10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Renee. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi, who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Renee each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Renee interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O is written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. He's no stranger to radio either. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee is the president of the largest communications and marketing firms in Florida, MBAS Incorporated. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experience at 877-927-6969. And now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Eat and Critique Show, where we are live today at one of Boca Raton's most amazing Italian restaurants, Meatball Room.
One of our favorites.
This place is so hot. Everybody is talking about the Meatball Room now.
That's right.
If you're tuning in for the first time, we have the most entertaining and informative dining restaurant show in South Florida. My co-host Renee and I, who are restaurant critics, want to find the best restaurants.
We do the legwork.
We do all
Spit it out, Steve-O.
We do all the legwork. But this is one of the ones that we found.
Yes.
Actually, we found them before they even opened.
You were stalking them.
Of course I was. That's my job. We find
You were
the
stalking
good.
Chef Louie.
we find the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And we found some ugly.
Oh, we found some ugly. This is the Meatball Room in Boca. And if you haven't tried it yet, you are so missing out. I am telling you. You know what? We've just started with 94.3. And I gotta tell you that for those of you who do not know how we operate, if your restaurant is not good, we're going to let people know about it. We don't play favoritism.
No, and they will not be on our show.
And you can't advertise on our
No.
show unless we've done a tasting and you've gone through what we call our guidelines.
Yes. Oh, we have guidelines.
We do.
Yes, we
But I was never worried. I'm going to tell you why. Because I've known Executive Chef Louie for some time now, and I met him because when I met Chef Louie, the best New York pizza I've ever had in my life.
That's
the
right.
best. And that's saying
And
a
we're
lot.
going to be making pizza today. Chef Louie and myself.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I got to do this because I have the most beautiful woman sitting next to me. You know,
See how smart he is because he goes home with me.
well, wait a minute. She says she's my better half, but I don't
I am. Thank you very much.
Okay. Here is my co-host, Renee.
My nom is Tom.
Yeah, my mom is Tom.
How you doing, Steve-O?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited because when this is like, if you go to our website, Meatball Room is
It's one of our top 16, yes.
restaurants. So we're live today. We've got with us sitting here at the table, we have the owners of Meatball Room, both John Hanley and Executive Chef Louie.
Executive?
Did I do that?
I just have to correct you. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Welcome, guys, to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Thanks for doing this.
You know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to probably embarrass John a little bit. I got to tell you something. If I were going to open up a restaurant myself, which I will never do
Thank you very much.
in my part-time, but if I was going to open up a restaurant, we are sitting with 2 people that I would want running the front end and the back end.
Absolutely, I
John,
agree.
what you have done with the Meatball Room here in Boca is just mind-boggling. So tell everybody what your secret is.
A lot of hours. That's what it is. A good teamwork together, putting people together that can run a well-oiled machine, and getting the kinks out. And that's what we did over the last 3 months. We You know, we've had our ups and downs from the time we opened. We opened up in, you know, the heart of Boca Raton, which I think is one of the best areas in South Florida.
Oh, we agree with that.
You know, but we did open up in the middle of November, and we were an anticipated restaurant opening up due to all the construction that we've done around here. That for the 4 months prior to our actually opening the doors, people were really anticipating Meatball Room's arrival.
Well, you did a soft opening, and that was crazy. That got hairy here.
Well, the soft opening, what we considered soft, everybody else considered grand opening.
Yes.
It was.
So, you know, they didn't really let us iron out our kinks, to say. But now, you know, 3 months later, between myself, Chef Louis, we have another partner, Lee Stein, we all together worked endlessly to really to make Meatball Room what it is today.
Well, I have to tell you something. The restaurant is so beautiful. It really is. And I saw it before you finished doing it, like, you know, during construction, and it really turned out to be such a phenomenal restaurant.
Oh, absolutely. The food is, not only is the food
The
delicious,
food is incredible here.
but the ambiance here, it's just, you know, when you come here, you just feel like, well, we're going to read an email that we got the other day
From one of our
from
listeners,
that this is like the New York hangout now here.
Which is pretty cool.
That is cool in itself.
Listen, you got John, you got Louie, you got Vinny,
Right,
and where's
we do.
Tony? You got them all.
Tony's training right now. He'll be here soon.
Is there a
But,
Tony? I was
Louis and I
joking.
grew up with each other. You know, we know each other over 30 years, and we're both from Brooklyn. We know so many people that
You
come
can't
down
tell,
here.
right?
Yeah, and it's my Missouri accent that usually
My
throws it
Texan
off.
accent too, right?
But so many people that do come down for the winter time from New York down to
Snowbirds.
here, you know, come and visit.
And that live in Boca.
And they really do enjoy the food here, and they really say the atmosphere is finally something that Boca Raton has never seen before.
And the
You know,
prices are reasonable.
Yes.
So you guys got it all.
and the quality. Let's not
Yes.
forget the
Oh my
quality
God,
of the
the
food that
quality is
Louis uses.
exceptional.
You know, he when he buys the food and he orders the food, it really is, everything is top
Top
shelf.
notch.
It's top notch all across the board.
You know, we got to remind everybody, since I told them how beautiful you are, they can be watching us right now. All they have to do is go to
You leave the W's off.
Well, yeah, I can't. I've already said it. I can't take it back.
Just saying. The
Okay.
eatingcritiqueshow.com.
Okay,
It's
so
that simple.
the eatandcritiqueshow.com. Listen, some of our audience don't know that just because we don't say www, you still have to put it in.
Okay.
But right there on our
And they should have a
homepage,
computer.
right there on our homepage is this huge screen, and you guys can actually watch. And here's why you really do need to watch today.
Tell me.
Chef Louis is going to be teaching you how to make a New York style pizza.
That should be interesting.
And I'm going to tell you something. You know, everybody brags that they've got the best pizza. Okay, Renee and I do this for a living. I mean, so we taste
We
pizzas.
do?
Then I thought we did. But we taste pizzas everywhere, whether it's Broward or Palm Beach.
We actually had a pizza competition last year.
We did. And we had over 2,500 people that actually registered for the contest.
That's right.
And we didn't. Our computers wouldn't allow them to vote twice, so we knew
Right.
that
No
was
cheating
singles.
was allowed.
But I got to tell you, Chef,
Last year we had a competition
Yeah.
before you guys started up.
Well, where was it? In town here?
it was right here on our show. So you guys are like one of my favorite pizzas.
Well,
so
it tastes like New York pizza. That's why it's so good.
well, there's probably a lot of reasons why it is so good.
So
and
let Chef Louis tell why.
so, but we're gonna teach. So if you want to watch the show right now, just go to the Eat and Critique Show. You got to spell out .com, and voila, there we are.
We are.
So and they can see how gorgeous. Guess what? One of the things is they specialize in
Tell me.
meatballs. But you know what, Renee?
What?
How about the baked clams?
Those are my favorite, by far. I just said to Chef Louis, I could come in here, have your baked clams, and some Italian bread, and I could go home happy.
Me too.
A lot of
It
people.
doesn't take much for me.
A lot of people like that combo right there. The baked clams, the breadcrumbs. I mean, the Italian bread, and
It's the best.
eat the clams and dip it in the sauce.
So tell everybody the secret about the baked clams.
Well, I think it's the breadcrumbs. It starts from the breadcrumbs, the way we season it, what we put in the breadcrumbs. I make the breadcrumbs fresh from scratch.
Okay, now before we go any further,
What?
we have got to read this email.
We or me?
No, you.
Of course.
You're going to read it.
Okay.
But listen, what's so special about it is we get a couple hundred emails a week, which we thank everybody for taking the time to write. But everybody wants us to
love our
suggest
emails. We
a
do.
different cuisine. This is so typical of the emails that we get, and this one's really directed towards Meatball Room.
So tell everybody who it's from. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay, I got this down. Denise Tobolowsky.
Very good.
Yeah, and we even know where she
Right.
lives.
You do?
Yeah, because she
Following
said,
her?
well, you see in the email,
I'm joking.
she lives at Boca West.
I know. We're big in the gated communities here.
Listen, you write us, there's no more secrecy at all. You never know where it's going to end up at.
Okay, so she writes, hello, Steve O and Renee. My husband and girlfriends have been listening to your radio show since you were on 1470 AM. So they've been listening to us all along.
No kidding,
which
over
is
a year.
Nice. We've become so addicted to your show, and we continue to turn others on as well. We live in a gated community in Boca where you two are a big hit. We're a big hit in the card room there.
Yeah, we're the card room.
The ladies in the card room, they love us.
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Right, exactly. You see, dining out is a very important part of our life, and sometimes you get tired of dining out at the same old places. Your show has been able to bring us so many new choices, but we had to learn to trust your suggestions first, as we don't always agree with some of the other bloggers around town. I didn't know we were a blogger.
We're not a
Are you a
blogger.
blogger? Every restaurant you have turned us on to has been a big hit with us and our friends. You have no idea how much we appreciate and like your show. You two do remind me of Sonny and Cher, which I guess is why you play their theme song, you think?
I don't know. Who are you, Sonny or Cher?
Oh, settle down over there. We are from New York, so we love Renee's accent.
Well,
I
they're
have to
going to love
emphasize
everybody's over
that.
here then.
And enthusiasm. As you know, we New Yorkers can boast of some of the finest restaurants in the world. We love some of your guests and the restaurants in New York, Cafe Baloo, Baloo Sud, and it was also great hearing your interview of Anne Burrell. We love her show and cookbook, so do we. The reason I'm writing is I heard you're interviewing the managers from Meatball Room, the owners, actually.
That was Megan and Vinny she's talking about.
That restaurant has become our favorite Italian restaurant in Boca Raton. We also turned on many friends of ours to the Meatball Room, and they too love the atmosphere, the wine list, but mostly the food. It's almost like a big New York hangout there because you hear the accents throughout the restaurant.
We did that. We heard that last time we were here.
It's
We
like
were
a piece of New
outside.
York here. You were right about them having the best baked clams, and we even told our server, who was wonderful, to give the chef our compliments. It was so difficult whether to order entrees or the pizza because we were dying to try both. So our party made a decision to try both. We all shared the baked clams, the classic meatballs, linguine and white clam sauce, the Bianca pizza, and the chicken marsala.
I would not share my clams. There's
Me neither.
no
Well, you have
way.
to share them with me. I make you.
God, I
Okay,
want my
yeah.
own.
I know, but you have to learn to share. This fed 8 of us, and their portions were perfect. Steve and Renee, we didn't have one bad dish. It's hard to get 8 people to agree on everything.
No kidding.
Then we had to try the New York cheesecake, which too was out of this world. It was light and fluffy, but still maintained a great taste of real New York cheesecake. Along with the great food, the entertainment was also wonderful, as they played a lot of our type of music, and the singer was wonderful. See?
Yep, they like the
There was
music.
a female last time
Last time
we
we were here was great.
She was really
Sunday night.
good.
She's really
Yeah.
She was phenomenal.
Yeah, she's here tonight.
Oh, is she? We'll have to come back. We are turning all our friends on to the Meatball Room, but even more important, we are turning our friends here at Boca West. I can't even talk today. I feel like you.
This is payback.
Oh, thank you. Onto your show. We love you too. By the way, I've tried to call several times to win a gift certificate, and your number's always busy. Any hints on how to get through? With much admiration, Denise Tobolowsky. Is that
Oh, that was very good.
You like
That was
that?
good. That was.
Thank you very much for that great email. That was wonderful.
Yes, thank you, Miss Hanley, for writing that letter. John really does appreciate it.
His mother or his wife? Which one?
Right,
Which
exactly.
one was it, John?
It's a maiden name,
Okay.
Tobolowsky.
So, John, tell me what made you decide to open up Meatball Room?
Well, I've been in the restaurant business for many years. This is my 6th restaurant, and I really had no intention of getting back into the business until Louis moved back from Las Vegas. And, with his expertise in the kitchen, and we got together and we brought in our other partner, Lee, who I've done business with and been a friend of mine for 10 years now.
We've never met him.
He comes in every now and then, Lee, but he's certainly a part of the place. We decided to go ahead and open up this concept that, meatballs is something that, like you said earlier, about people always say, who makes the best
Yes.
pizza?
Yes.
Well, of all the foods I've ever been involved in, no one has ever, competed with the meatball more than the meatball.
Right.
Who makes my mother makes the best, my aunt makes the best, my sister makes the best.
That's right.
We have people that come in here and compare our meatballs to their relatives and really tell us that this is the closest to my grandmother's. This
It's like us
is better
Jewish people.
than my mother's.
It's like matzo balls for the Jewish
Right.
people. We compare matzo balls.
Right.
No joke. I'm not even saying that to be
Yeah, it's
funny.
pretty
and
gutsy.
that's how the meatball room came to pass, because there are a lot of restaurants in the area that have great meatballs. A lot of them are people you endorse.
Right.
The thing is, they have one. We have the variety.
How
Somebody
many
wants-
different flavors?
On the new menu, we're going to have 10. Right now, we have 7. The new menu comes out in less than 2 weeks.
So you're adding 3 more.
We're adding 3 more plus a special meatball. We'll be having nightly special meatball as well. That's going to
Okay,
change.
so tell us some of the different types of meatballs that you have, Chef Louis.
You have spicy Italian, the classic, of course, which is the most popular.
Which we
have,
love. I love that's our favorite.
Yes,
the classic
without a
one.
doubt.
We have the beef with the brisket blend, regatta mix inside, fresh herbs.
That we
Also-
love.
We also have
We're gonna-
sweet and sour, triple sec, vegetables in there, roasted peppers are in there. We have taco meatball.
We had that.
We had the
that was
taco.
incredible.
That was good.
I like that.
Yeah, I like the taco
We have
meatball.
turkey
The turkey meatball.
meatball.
That's a big hit, that
Uh,
turkey meatball.
Sure it
Pesto.
is.
Comes
It
with
is.
a pesto. A lot of people like it with the marinara.
It's pretty gutsy to name your restaurant Meatball Room, because that means you've got to have a
The best
great
meatball.
You
You
can't
have to
just
be-
have
right,
it can't just be
yeah.
good. It's got to be the best.
Right.
You're gonna name your restaurant Meatball Room. Sounds pretty gutsy, bro.
It was a gutsy move, and we were worried about it in the beginning, especially being here. And that's why, when Louis and I have our meetings and we talk to our chefs, we're always saying create. Make sure you're back there creating different types of meatballs. And when they do, and then it comes to our tastings, and we sit down and we put something together, and before it goes out to our guests, we want to make sure it passes, what we feel is a quality meatball.
Right, so you guys taste it.
Right.
to
Now,
make
a
sure.
lot of the meatballs that are going to be on our menu is, it could be an acquired taste, but that classic has to be something
The
that
best.
everybody says, something, this is great. And I do believe right now that we're completely satisfied with the classic meatball that we have right now. Right now is
You know what, I
is
wanted to
really,
say something.
really getting tremendous compliments.
We did a tasting. Remember 2-3 weeks ago? Now you got to remember, we loved your classic meatball, and this really blows my mind. First, we were looking at the baked clams, which are the best. So John and Louie are figuring out we got to make it bigger,
Oh, the baked clams, yeah.
but not charge you more. I thought that was amazing, first of all. So it's like they don't just sit on their laurels on, their success. They're always looking for ways to make things better. And he did the same thing with the classic meatball when we sat down. We got to make it better. As good as it was.
We actually ordered 2 dozen of those last time we came.
Oh, the clams.
Baked clams,
I know.
yes. I mean, they're that good.
If you're a sopper, okay, Freddie, don't get crazy on me. That's
You're
our
a what?
A sopper. You sop your bread in it.
A sopper. I've never heard that terminology
I've
before.
heard it. A supper.
A dunker.
A dunker.
I know,
Listen,
listen,
you're the
Sopper's
Texan
there.
boy.
I got
Sopper.
Sopper. Yeah, you sop the
We said
bread.
we dunk it in. What are you
Dunk
talking
it.
about?
Like
Sopper.
Oreos, like Oreos.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you call it sopper in New York?
Well,
No.
first of all,
Dunk it in. Come on.
your
I
bread
knew where
is
he
so
was
good.
going.
Your
Okay,
bread,
I had no clue.
the bread is so good here.
It really, that's another thing. We get so many compliments on
Your
the
bread.
And now what we're doing on the new menu is we're also bringing heroes onto the new menu
Love
for
it.
nighttime for dinner as well on that semolina bread, which is
To die for.
It really is.
It really is.
I just got to say it. It really is. It makes a difference in a hero.
Renee, wait a minute. If you can have a hopper, why can't you have a sopper?
There's no such thing as a hopper. You're
There
like
is a
dreamland.
hopper. It's
Okay,
on
you're in
TV all
dreamland
the
over there.
time.
I'm saying hoagie.
I know. It's a
We like
sub.
heroes. We like
Heroes, right?
yes.
Hero in New York.
On this bread, it's a hero.
Listen,
There's
New
no
York
changing
in the
it.
house, baby, over here.
That bread doesn't look
Okay?
like a hoagie.
Right. Or a grinder
Right,
or
exactly.
something. It's not. It's a hero, and that's
I
it.
got my New York
That's it.
peeps with me,
Oh,
okay?
you all your New York.
Supper. Please.
You come to Meatball Room, you order a hero.
Right, I
And
want a
you'll love
hero.
it.
You know, executive chef Louie and I have talked so many times. There's one thing I didn't know about you, bro. Now I knew you came out.
Tell us, is it
Wait
a
minute.
secret?
Well, I knew he came out of Las Vegas, and I got to tell you something that impresses me because the competition is really stiff in Las Vegas. Everybody's got restaurants there. I mean, it's the food. A lot of times to bring in the gamblers if the food is good. Your food has got to be right on in Vegas.
Well, you followed him from his last restaurant.
Okay, but listen, Chef
Right, Chef
Louie
Louie?
was the chef at Sugar Factory at the Paris Hotel.
That's big.
That was big.
Wow.
The best.
And I never knew that. I just knew you, man, wow, he came out of Las Vegas. As a restaurant critic, I know Las Vegas, tough town. It's like a Chicago or New York. But, bro, man, Sugar Factory, very famous restaurant.
Great experience for me.
Unbelievable. And that's why you're as good as you are. You don't just walk in and hang your shingle up there, man. You've got to be really
No, he's not
on
good.
your
He's
game.
great. He really is.
What's the difference in Las Vegas and Boca?
Oh,
Opening up a
Where
restaurant.
do you want me to start? Population? Maybe
Of course, population.
Maybe the population. It's more transit there. Boca Raton is not.
Right.
We're not surrounded by homes here, like on the Strip. Not really surrounded. Surrounded by hotels.
Right.
Not homes like this.
Definitely a different crowd.
Yeah, definitely.
John, what's the
Wow.
address here?
3011 Yamato Road, and we're inside the Regency Court Shopping Center, which is on the corner of Yamato and Jog in the heart of Boca Raton.
That's right. Give everybody your phone number in case they want to make reservations, because you have to make reservations to come here. I mean, they get slammed.
I would
Yeah, you
make
do.
it's very highly recommended to make reservations. You can go to opentable.com to make reservations, or you can call 561-409-4111.
Perfect.
We're going to go to our first break right now, and
Okay.
when we come back,
Am I cooking?
you guys are going to be cooking.
Okay. That's going to be a very scary twosome duo.
See?
Oh my God, you have jinxed me today.
See, this is called payback.
Okay.
Okay?
Don't forget, you go home with me later. I always remind you that. I have the keys. I could leave you here.
We
you
will
can
be-
eat Chef Louis' clams all night.
Hey, that wouldn't be a bad way to go.
I know, I'm
What do you call it?
staying.
You can do that
I'm gonna
to the
do
bread.
my
What do you call
sopping.
that? You can do that to the bread.
Sop it up.
I'm going to sop it up.
Sopper.
So now we know that Steve's going to have the best meatball room pizza today.
There goes my
One that
my
Renee-
35
making
pounds
you-
I just lost.
Listen, I'm making you a special pizza.
All right. Only a meatball room.
We will be right back.
That was good, right?
Excellent. Okay, we got to.
Hi, this is Renee. If you're in the mood for some of the finest Greek food you've ever tasted, where you will be made to feel like family, then you need to go to Tasso's Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale. It has remained at the top of Steve-O and my favorite Greek dining list. If you want the freshest food from their vegetables to their seafood and meat dishes, and you want a dish made with love and passion, you must try Tasso's Greek Taverna. Try Steve-O's favorite Colorado lamb chops or any of the delicious Greek spreads, and I promise you will feel like you're on the islands of Greece. Dine in this fine architecture that is simply magnificent. Tasso's Greek Taverna is open during the week from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Sundays from 12 a.m. to 10 p.m. They are located at 3330 East Oakland Park Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. To make your dining reservations, call Tasso's now at 954-200-6006. Tasso's is listed on our website as one of Steve-O and my top 16 restaurants in South Florida. Call them today to make reservations at 954-200-6006 and tell them you heard on the Eat and Critique Show.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Loan, and I've got the two best people in South Florida, Steve-O and Renee, my favorite people on the radio.
A cool session. We love doing this when we do these live remotes or we do these cooking sessions. So this is why you've got to be watching us live right now. Go to our website, www.
Oh, we're going to have to do it over there.
No, we do it over here. This is the board.
And it's right there. You don't have to do anything. It's right there on our homepage. And I'm going to ask while we're putting all this together, I'm going to ask owner John Hanley if he'll do a little promo for us. Would you mind doing a promo?
I would love to.
Okay, I mean, we love doing these things. And we only do this for special guests like Ann Burrell, Todd English, Steve Moderano, the general manager of I lost my mind. Meisner Park. Yes, Andrew McKinney. So you're in some good company. So give it to us right over the air.
Hi, this is John Hanley, owner of Meatball Room in Boca Raton. Chef Louis and myself love and support the Eat and Critique show on 94.3 FM.
You know I'm not going to give you no talent fee. You know that, bro, don't you?
Said I'm on.
Anyhow, we are here at the beautiful, I mean, this place is so cool, the Meatball Room. Listen, the weather is getting so nice outside, and we are getting ready to go right now, right to the kitchen with Renee and Executive Chef Louis.
I'm in the kitchen making pizza at the Meatball Room with Executive Chef Louis, which is interesting seeing me make a pizza or being in the kitchen. And by the way, it's very hot by the oven. There's flames coming. You don't even know the heat that's coming out of here. Anyway, so what are we doing
about
here?
everything.
It's not complaining, I'm just saying, okay? Settle down over there. You in the kitchen? Okay, sit back and relax over there like you usually do. Like you do at home.
Wow.
Anyway, okay, so what are we doing here?
Put a little dough in the flour.
Okay, so first we have the dough and we're sticking it into the flour.
Right.
Okay. Thank God I have a white apron because I have a black shirt on right now. Okay, so we're going to flatten this out here on the board.
Do is get a circle. We can try to get a circle. Just
your head. No, we're joking.
like to do is
okay. We're making a crust.
Push down the dough on the outside. Just keep pushing it down. Push it down on the outside.
But I'm making the crust, right?
So you can do that. I just push it down to make my own crust.
Okay. And don't we have to throw this up in the air?
Yeah, we can do that.
All the pizza
that's
guys,
coming.
They toss it up in the air.
Yeah, that's coming.
Oh, you have to flatten it out first.
Then smack it down a little bit.
Renee, what is
Open it up.
Okay, settle down over there. I'm the one that's doing all the hard labor.
Then I pick it up.
Okay.
You gotta go a little faster, no?
Fast?
A little bit.
Chef Louis, you're the chef. I'm not.
All right.
Okay, I'm flipping it over.
All right, push it down a little bit. So you don't want a big
How
fat...
come I'm on the side by the oven?
You want a big switch?
No, go ahead. I'm fine.
Okay. And what I do is I pick it up.
Yeah.
And I slap it back and forth in your hands.
Okay. Oh, look at this. How come mine's not go? Oh, look at me.
Just go slow and you feel it in your hands. And stretch it as
I'm like
it's
an
going.
expert over here. It's flipping over onto my arm.
Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Just.
Okay, but Chef Louis, did you see? I just had my nails done.
I know.
Okay?
They look nice. They do look nice.
Okay,
They look nice.
but not after the segment.
They do look nice.
Look, he's flipping it up in the air. Oh, shit. It's like a frisbee, right? Oh, my God. Listen, I am not doing that. Whoa!
Let me know when you catch up.
Catch up? I'm not catching up. What are you talking about?
Can I get that board over there, please?
Why does Chef Louis look so much nicer than
I'm just gonna take mine
yours?
and stretch it. Okay, this is why I don't make pizza at home, Steve-O.
You want me to take over?
Yeah, you stretch out mine so I can make the pizza. I'm gonna get the board for you. I'm nothing if I'm not helpful. Okay, this is perfect. Look how perfect my pizza's coming.
What we do is they take a little flour.
Okay, so it doesn't stick to the board. So you put the flour down. The tricks of the trade over here.
Nice.
Okay? It's not going to fit on the board, though, is it?
We'll make it. We make it fit on the board. On the board.
Wow, that's pretty tough throwing it up in the air. So how do you make the crust, though? Don't you make the crust a little bit thicker, like you have to kind of maneuver it? Or
I did it already. We did it when we were pushing down.
All right, so what are we going to put on this
All right,
pizza
what I do
now?
is I put cheese on first.
Oh, you don't put the sauce on?
No, I do upside down.
Wow.
So I do the cheese first and then the sauce.
Okay, so is this just mozzarella?
This is fresh mozzarella, yes.
Okay.
Ballroom secret.
And then you
See,
put the sauce on
that's
top
what
of
it is. It's the pizza first before the sauce.
Okay.
It's this, the cheese.
And then I think because Steve-O loves veggies, I think we should make Steve-O a veggie pizza.
Okay,
You
Renee.
gonna do a veggie?
Okay, we're going to do a veggie pizza over here. Just for you. Don't say I don't think about you.
Now we just put
Okay, so we're putting the sauce on. I happen to like a lot of sauce on my pizza.
Okay,
Do you know that?
That's all right. Just
Okay.
ask and we give you.
See?
No problem. That's easy request.
Just ask and he gives me. You see that? How nice. Remember that for later. I'm just telling you. Just saying.
I'm taking notes.
Okay, get a pen.
You want more
All right.
sauce? You want more sauce than that?
I think we should put a little bit more sauce on. Look, I'm
You want to do it? How about you do it?
Okay, I'm going to do it. Look, I like a lot of sauce, and I like the sauce on the edges. Okay. And then we're going to put on, what do you have? Veggies here, just for Steve-O, because you know he loves.
All right, I got asparagus,
He loves asparagus.
mushroom.
You know why she's doing this? Because she doesn't want me to taste it.
Okay, asparagus, mushrooms. I see artichokes. Wait, I'm going to get some artichokes. Look at me. I'm going to get tons of mushrooms for you, Steve-O. I know how much you love mushrooms.
And always clean hands. Always
My
remember.
hands are clean. I
But
washed them.
this is not ready to eat food, so it's okay.
Hey, we're going to call Surfside.
You can't touch the pizza when it comes out of the kitchen without the gloves.
Okay, well, I went to the bathroom. Did I wash my hands after the bathroom? I'm not quite sure.
I got to throw in my health code ways a little bit, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. What else?
All right, what else should we put on there?
Your olives? How about
Yeah,
olives?
he loves olives. We're putting olives on. Wait till you see his
How about onions?
Loves onions. Put onions on. Anything you got that's a veggie, he loves. I think we should put some of this on too. What is this?
That's basil. We'll put that on at the end when it comes out.
Oh, that's what.
Because it'll
I
burn.
can choke you.
That'll burn. That'll burn.
Okay.
All right, so we
plenty of
got onions.
Loves onions too.
Okay.
Greek olives. Loves Greek olives.
I got them on here already, right here.
I'm making a
Galamatas.
special pizza for you. I just want to tell you.
Okay. What else
Just
you like?
remember this for
How
later.
about artichokes?
Loves artichokes.
Artichokes.
Okay. So anyway, so we got this pizza ready, and then we're gonna just stick it in the oven. How long does the pizza cook for?
Probably about 5 minutes.
We got to remember the
5
recipe of
minutes.
this
Okay.
pizza, and we'll call
So
it.
by the magic,
Steve-O and Renee
Then I
pizza.
put a little. Are you done with the toppings?
we're done with the toppings. Don't you
So
think
what
we
I
have
do?
enough on?
I do put a little pecorino romano
And some oregano.
and a little oregano.
Okay. We're getting closer to the flame over here. I feel like I'm burning. Okay, so we're gonna put that in the oven
That's it.
for 5 minutes.
You want to try to do that, or is that going to be? You got to do a little jig. You got to
You want me to do a jig?
a little jig. You got to do.
Wait, is this too hot to put up here? Okay, I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
pizza in the oven. All right, look at me.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Get a little jig. All right, not bad, not
Okay,
bad,
listen.
not bad, not
Even
bad.
if it's folded over.
It's not bad. You were very quick with that. You were very fast. You didn't give me a chance to say jig and pull out.
I did my own jig. What are you talking about?
All right.
All right.
That should be about 5 minutes.
All right, so we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to bring you over our special pizza creations. You're
Okay,
gonna love
I
it,
can't
Steve-O.
wait. And then we're also going to we're going to talk about all the big promotions going on at the Meatball Room when
Say
we
hello.
come back.
Hola.
Okay, perfect. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Hi, this is Steve O, co-host of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2js.com. That's TOOJAYS. Tell them Steve O and Renee sent you from the Eat and Critique Show. Hi, this is Steve O, co-host of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2js.com. That's TOOJAYS. Tell them Steve O and Renee sent you from the Eat and Critique Show. plus with expendable income who dine out 3 to 5 times a week. Go to our website at the Eat and Critique Show and see all the Broward and Palm Beach County restaurants who are involved with our show. Restaurants such as Tasso's Greek Taverna, Cafe Moderano, Coco's Asian Bistro, The Meatball Room, 2J's, Jazz's Nightlight, Seminole Hard Rock, Piccolo, Restaurante, Maggiano's Italian Restaurant, and Cafe Blue, plus many others. Come join us and market your restaurant on the hottest weekend radio show, targeting people who eat out 3 to 5 times a week. Our show is simulcast every week, so your chef can show off their dishes and plating. Come join us on our show and talk about your happy hour, your entrees, your new menu, your brunch, or any other specials you might be having. Call us now to invite Renee and myself to dine at your restaurant and then come on our show. We can create a great dining promotion to drive traffic to your restaurant. Call us at 954-336-3767 or just go to our website, www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com.
Hi, this is Andrew McKinney, General Manager of Meisner Park in beautiful downtown Boca Raton. I love listening to the Steve-O and Renee Eat and Critique radio show.
Okay, this is all what happens
Live radio.
when
This
you
is
do.
what happens.
Yeah,
We're
most
streaming also TV, so
and most TV shows will never do anything live. They all because of things like this. But
right, we're very gutsy.
Did you like doing the cooking
The
session?
cooking segment was really fun.
Can't
Making pizza, but I can't throw it up in the air. I was trying.
okay.
I was going to throw it on Chef Louis' head, but I didn't know if he'd get mad at me.
You might.
We're friends now, me and him, so I don't want to cause any problems.
Well, John, we've got to. You've got so many new promotions coming
do.
up.
We have a lot.
So let's talk about Wednesday night first.
Well, Wednesday night is our ladies' night, where ladies drink free from 5 to close. And
Wait a minute, no charge at all? None?
No charge for ladies who drink here in our cocktail lounge. And
So listen, if I
and
bring like a busload of women, we're going to be all drinking free.
all drinking free, and
Wow.
Renting a bus.
and a chance to win diamonds. We raffle
That's cool.
off diamonds. We started this promotion 4 weeks ago, and every single week someone has won. First was a half-carat pair of diamond earrings,
I heard a tennis bracelet.
a tennis bracelet, 2 pendants, and this
Wow.
Wednesday we have an amazing bracelet that is being raffled off. The way it works for that is on Ladies' Night we sponsor it with Eli's Fine Jewelers, who's right next door.
Oh, they
to
got
us.
beautiful stuff over there. We saw
stuff
that.
over there. You know, best prices in Boca and great service over there as well. We work the promotion with them and Purity Vodka. Purity Vodka is a diamond-shaped bottle that we are really getting behind. It's a 34 times distilled vodka. It's a top-shelf vodka.
I'll have to try that. You know,
Any-
I love vodka. I'll try
know.
anything.
Anyone who comes in here during the week and purchases a Purity vodka receives a raffle ticket. On Ladies' Night, ladies can buy Purity for $4 and also receive a raffle ticket.
So that's not free.
That, to be into the raffle, is not free. But if you don't want
So
to
if
be
I-
in the raffle,
listen, so
you
if
can
I
drink
want
for
Grey-
free all night.
So if I drink Grey Goose, that's free?
No, great. It's our well in our house that is
Okay.
free. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But we carry quality well. We don't carry very low end well, and we carry in our house wine. Our house wine is really amazing wine. Our Meatball Room wine. You know, I've had people just recently ask me to buy them. If they could buy a case of our Cabernet, because that's how good it is.
And they also carry, by the way, I have to give us a plug, the wine we represent,
Yes.
the Marcheghe Shiraz, which is a phenomenal Chilean wine.
It is. We sold 2 bottles last night.
Did
Wow.
you?
Yeah, 2
Listen.
bottles to one table, 2 bottles.
I love
Fabulous.
They loved
I
it.
love the fact that you, as a woman, you can come here on a Wednesday night, drink free all night long.
And we have a DJ, and we have dancing, and
telling you, I'm
the
bringing,
cocktail
like 20
lounge.
friends.
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single week. And then they love the fact that they have a chance to win anything from $1,000 to a $2,000
Absolutely.
diamonds and jewelry.
Very cool.
It's a
And how
great
about
promotion.
how about the Beatles promotion that you're doing, the 50th year anniversary?
March
What is
the
wrong
8th.
with my mouth today?
I don't know.
I'm having
I
mouth
think you've been
problems.
throwing up too many pizzas or something.
Throwing up? No, I haven't thrown up.
Yeah, this Saturday coming up, March 8th, is we're doing Across the Universe, which if you go onto their website, acrosstheuniverseband.com, and you play the videos that are on there, you are going to see that this is one of the best Beatles shows in South Florida.
Wow.
I believe the radio station was 102.7 actually named them the best South Florida Beatle tribute band. And they will be performing here March 8th in 2 shows, a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock. The thing I got to say about that is the reservations are very, very limited. Make reservations now because we are selling out quickly.
How
very
cool.
quickly.
That is,
Yeah.
I love
And it's
how
a free
you've never
concert. We
said
are not
that.
charging for the concert. So it's just, it's going by seats.
This is why you do so well, because of all your promotions and your advertising, and this is the way to do it.
This is why, I'm telling you, this is why Meatball Room is the hottest place in Boca.
In
And we
addition
get-
to their food, because look what Chef
Oh, I know.
Louis just brought us
I know.
out. First of all, there's your baked clams, which by far are the best I've ever tasted in my
It smells
life.
good. It's probably good,
Let me
right?
see.
And you don't have a fork.
Who needs a
You need a
fork?
fork.
Oh,
he's
you don't need a
guy?
fork.
He's a fork guy?
Okay.
Listen,
no,
you know what?
I don't need a fork.
Listen, I
For that
taught
Texas, New
I
York,
know
for that.
exactly. We eat everything with our hands.
I mean, how many restaurants say, you know what, I want to make something that's selling like crazy. I want to make them bigger, but not charge anymore. That's how they are at the Meatball Room. Man, you guys are just
So
amazing.
you're telling me bigger is better?
Renee, I'm going to show you how to
Just
eat.
asking.
I'm showing you how
Okay,
to
go
eat,
ahead.
how
Go
to-
for it.
How in Dallas, how they eat baked clams.
You see that? In Dallas. Not quite.
But this is how they taste in New York.
Yeah, that's how we eat in New York.
Exactly.
Everything's with
They
our
taste different in Dallas, but
We,
they
listen, in New York, we even eat pasta with our hands.
Right.
If we have to. Is it good?
I gotta get him a napkin.
Oh, my
He was ready to
Oh.
make a wipe.
He'll use his vest. He's good.
Get ready to do a sop.
Get him some bread.
Give him some bread to sop it up, Chef Louie.
Okay, so I'm telling you, this is as a restaurant critic, these are the best baked clams I've ever had. They are
Thank you
that-
very much.
I agree.
We
that
really,
good.
really appreciate, especially coming from the Eat and Critique show. Listen.
We've had our
Before
share
we
of baked
went on
clams, too.
your first episode, we've talked to people about it, and they told us straight out, listen. If they do not like your food, they are going to say it.
Absolutely.
Do
Especially-
not think that this is a show that you're going to go on and you're going to pay for a great review. They will say it as it is.
Listen, John,
And
we did a
I was
tasting.
nervous when I
Can
first
tell
went
you
on your
something?
show,
We did
but
a
I'm glad you
tasting.
liked
I'm not going to mention
everything.
any restaurants, but we did a tasting last Friday night. Can I say this?
Nope, not yet. It's a surprise. For next week, it's a surprise.
Okay, but anyway, we did a tasting.
Last Friday night.
I'm not going to say what the restaurant is,
Okay.
okay? All I'm saying is that they have a choice because we're going to have to be honest about our tasting, and they have a choice whether they want to come on or not. My suggestion is maybe
Oh.
not.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
We're going to just tell it like it is. People say when we tell them that we're restaurant critics, oh, what a great job. But what you don't understand is if it's not good, it's our reputation. And we have to say, and listen, it could hurt a restaurant.
Right, and this is why we
But
have
this
a
is
good
why
reputation.
and that's
This is
why
people take our recommendation.
That's why we get so many emails.
Right.
Folks, first of all, I'm telling you here, this is, besides the baked clams, let's get some great shots of, here's the pizza. This is the pizza you made?
Okay, I was only pretending to make you a vegetable pizza, right, Chef Louie? I made you a regular pizza.
Oh, my
because,
gosh.
Listen, anything for you.
I know, and anything for
You
you.
see how nice I am? Not really. Anyway, have a slice of pizza.
So tell everybody, we've got, what do we have over
This is
here?
snap lemonade. You saute that with garlic, white wine, Kalamata olives, capers, and a light tomato sauce.
Smells so good.
Comes with roasted potatoes.
We never tried that.
Right.
We haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us about the potatoes.
It's roasted potatoes,
Roasted-
Yukon potatoes.
You come, oh, yeah.
And by the way, this is what roasted potatoes are
Renee,
supposed to look like. I'm
I want
telling
you to take a taste.
Okay, I will.
Here,
I have a
I'm always
fork.
the taster.
Okay, I'll be happy to taste it. Especially, I love snapper. Okay, so I'll be happy to taste this.
You're really starting to get a lot more into seafood
I
now.
was just going to say,
I
we
love
really
that.
are going to.
We had a mahi-mahi special last night. We
Yeah,
did
mahi.
swordfish,
That is incredible. That is delicious.
We did the seared tuna.
tuna, that
It's-
was a big seller.
A lot of our specials are going to be seafood. This area we think deserves it. They like the seafood, and it's all fresh. Our scallops, our tuna,
Is
our
that to
snapper.
die for? That is incredible.
You know, the first thing it tastes is how fresh it is.
Yes.
So, especially with seafood, how important freshness is.
Just falls apart.
That is
Look,
wonderful.
The fish is just falling apart.
That is Oh, that is nice.
Okay, can we move the plate away now?
Yes.
Okay, it's not lunchtime here.
Well, I'm
lunchtime
gonna keep my
afterwards. Keep your
fork.
fork to taste something else. Okay, Chef Louis, you can put this over there.
Okay.
And what else do we have?
We have our classic meatballs, of course.
Meatballs.
Okay. Now our meatballs
Which
are
you made larger now. They're
Yes.
actually larger because I remember them being small and you have the regatta, which I
they are
love.
now 6.5 ounce pre-cooked each. That cooked down to 4.5 ounces. Or 6.25 ounces, correct? 6.25 ounces pre-cooked, cooked down to 4.5 ounces of cooked meatballs, and you get 2. So you're eating 9 ounces of meat right there.
Right, so if you come to the meatball room, you have to have the meatballs.
Oh yeah, and you know what's really important? Oh, really important about meatballs is the sauce. Everybody does their sauce.
I love Chef Louis sauce.
Everybody does their sauce different, and Chef Louis' sauce is so good.
It's
But it
made
can-
from scratch. We use a non-acidic tomato, which we really are one of the, and I know this from the distributors, especially on our
Does
pizza
that
as
bother
well.
the Hasidic Jews that you do that? No, no. Oh, that's Hasidic.
Jews, why? And it's Hasidic.
It's
Get
my
the-
New York,
you
it's
gotta
my
get-
New York accent. again,
Well, wait a
coming
second.
out.
Why would it bother the Hasidic Jews?
Because it's got acidic in it.
Right.
Oh
It's
my
non.
God! I had a blind moment for a second.
You know,
That wasn't even.
and I know this from the distributors that we are the only restaurant in the area that is using this tomato. This is a California tomato that we have come in, and every major distributor, they carry it only for us.
Wow.
No other restaurant carries it down here.
Okay, so
Okay, so taste the pizza,
I gotta
Steve-O,
tell you,
because-
that's what makes our
listen,
pizza
I
great.
slaved in the kitchen to make you this pizza pie.
You
Did
know
see
what?
it?
I can see a-
actually, listen to me. I think I singed my hair.
can I tell you
It's
something?
hot back there. Let
It
me tell
is.
you.
I can see so much love and passion in this pizza.
From me making
so
it for
I
you. You
really
see that?
appreciate
Yes. Okay.
it. Now they can order pizza out now, right?
And delivery starting in about a week or so. We just bought a meatball room van. It's getting all wrapped with meatball room logos all over it.
So give
and
everybody your phone number for delivery.
the
You know,
561. Well, we have a new phone number coming out for delivery.
Okay.
I have it's 561-293-2777. That is our number for delivery, which we will start delivering in about a week.
Okay, you're gonna
The
get
mailers
inundated
are going
tonight,
out.
you know that.
We are, but I'm going to tell you right now that we're not delivering yet. Well, we will
Okay.
deliver in about a week's time. And takeout, you can call in now for takeout as well.
How's my pizza, by the way?
I
You
gotta
like it?
tell you.
It's the best pizza ever.
I just saw the smile on his
I know,
face on
it's
the
New York
first
pizza.
bite.
No, that was
The
because he was
first
looking
bite.
at me.
Well, it was both.
He always smiles
He
when he
knew
looks at
you
me.
made it. Plus, he was looking at you, and he was having our pizza. It was a
But
big
I got to
smile.
tell you that your pizza is just unbelievable.
But I gotta tell you something, Steve-O. I gotta be honest. My pizza, when I put it in the oven, you know, you're supposed to shake it off that whatever it is, that big spatula thing. It folded over. The whole thing just went whoop.
It's a
Fold it
little
over.
tricky to get it right
Tricky.
in
It's
there.
stuck in there.
Yeah, it's
Your
still
oven was
there.
fighting against me.
You know that the oven that we have here is, it's a wood fire oven, and we keep it over 700 degrees.
That's why it
what
takes
we're-
5 minutes to cook.
Yeah, and that's what gives it, the crispiness to this pizza, that thin crust, New York style, that when you pick up the pizza, it stands straight out. You
I know, but
bend
let me
that
just tell you
crust,
something,
hear the
John. A lot
crack.
of people say they have New York pizza.
I know.
Other pizza places down here that say they're New York pizza. But why does yours taste like New York pizza? Because those people are from New York too.
It's, Louis has a recipe, and I'm going to listen. Again, I know him 30 years. I have asked him 50 times.
He won't disclose
He
it.
will not tell me, and he's the godfather to my daughter. He will not tell me how he makes his pizza dough. I'm
I
not
asked
that.
him actually one time.
And
I
he
said,
said, and everybody has said, you can't get it's in the dough. It's in the dough.
Because people
It's
always say
in
it's
the
New
dough.
York water.
It's not. It's not the water. It's not the humidity. It's the dough.
Okay, the pizza's incredible here. It does taste like. If you live here or you're a snowbird and you want to taste some New York pizza, you have to come to the meatball room.
we're sitting here looking outside. There is a man. Looks like he got hurt out there.
Oh, stop.
You guys, look, see.
Are you sticking it in your pocket, Steve-O? Don't stick those clams in your pocket because otherwise you're going to stand up. You're going to have oil running down your leg.
Done that before.
It's all right.
I know. I've seen it before. That's what I'm telling you.
How do you
That's what I'm
sit in
saying.
front of Chef
Take the plate away from me.
Louis?
We'll save them for you for later.
Um,
Okay, because you don't want to get that beautiful vest dirty.
I don't want it, and I don't.
All
Sure
right,
don't.
okay, see what happens? It almost went on me. Ay, vey, isn't it?
So I think that's the secret for everybody saying that they have New York pizza. The same with the meatballs. That's why we are doing a contest. We were talking about it earlier
Right,
today.
yeah, you're going to do a meatball
A
contest.
meatball making contest. It's April 5th. And, you know, coming into the restaurant, people have literally come to me and stopped me at the tables and said how their meatballs compare to their mother's or their sisters' or their aunt's meatball.
So are you blindfolding people?
Oh, we're going to have the
I
two
think we're
of
gonna
you
be
are going to be
judges.
judges. We have other.
I think you should blindfold people. Really?
Well, the people are going to come in, bring their own meatballs in. It is going to be on a Saturday afternoon here at Meatball Room.
Are we getting paid for this?
They,
No. I'm like,
you get
just asking.
you get to eat all meatballs. The winner,
oh my gosh.
then you're going to
All-day
pick a
meatballs.
winner.
Yeah.
And then you're going to pick a winner, and the winner is going to receive $500.
I love this.
Plus, they get their meatball on our menu, and they get to name the meatball.
That's very cool.
And
That's
then
fun.
we're also going to have a second and third prizes, which will be announced.
Dude, you just like lay awake at night
Yeah, he
thinking
comes
of
up
these
with, like,
things.
these
I know,
phenomenal
it's
ideas.
amazing.
Really?
You know, I get the ideas from what people are asking, what people are saying. You know, being that we're opening up 2 more meatball rooms,
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I knew of one other location, which was a possibility.
Yep.
Now there's 2.
There's 2. There's going to be a PGA and a
Coral
Pompano
Springs?
Beach. No, Pompano Beach. We're looking right now.
Okay,
Looks like
Pompano's
it's
close.
okay.
Well, actually, this is close to us, too.
So we want the name to be recognizable.
Exactly.
I don't want to open up another one. So my partner Lee and Louie, we don't want to open one where somebody says, "Meatball Room's coming here." I want them to be like, "Meatball
Wow,
Room's
Meatball
coming here."
Room,
All
right.
right, we don't have to drive to Boca. We don't have to go here.
Right.
And the advertising that we're doing now, we have really, in the last 3 weeks, have seen so many new faces in here.
Oh,
I mean,
Well, you know, it's from our
real,
shop.
of course,
no, we
absolutely.
get
We'll take
so
credit.
many.
So many, and people are coming in for the first time and telling us how much they love it, and how they certainly going to
That's
be
what
back
we
in the
get, the
outside
emails.
area, the live music, the fire pits, the koi ponds.
Listen, you got everything
the private
going on here. You
parties.
really do. You have
And
it
you
all.
have a kids menu. We got to
Yes.
tell them some of the things that are on your kids menu.
People love that.
Right.
I know.
We have a kids pizza. We have macaroni and cheese. We have kids meatballs. We could do pasta in any way that that a parent wants. We could do it with butter. We could do it with marinara, and they can choose all different types. We have chicken nuggets that we make from fresh chicken. We have mozzarella squares that we are homemade mozzarella squares here.
See how he says mozzarella?
And
Mozzarella.
starting Tuesday, kids eat free. Kids under 12 eat free from 5 to 7 every Tuesday.
That's very
How cool.
And we will have either a balloon maker or a face painter or a magician will be here starting this Tuesday. It's our first time.
Give everybody your hours. We've been talking
Hours of
about how great the food
operation
is.
are 11 a.m. to midnight for the kitchen.
Wow.
So, and our
Those
delivery.
are late hours, especially for Florida, because usually
Right.
the kitchen closes at like 9 or
Right.
10.
They told us when we first took over the spot that, let me get it right, 10 o'clock is Boca's midnight.
Yes.
You know? But, you know, I look at it and say there has to be people that are hungry at 9:30. Who wants to go to a movie and come out and, you know, get out at 9:30,
Right, then you feel
10
like you're
o'clock?
rushing.
Now we have a place. And then, you know, our dessert menu is designed around that as well.
I know, we have
Our-
to talk about your dessert menu.
We have a
Especially the
tremendous
New York cheesecake, because we get letters from people going, how good, just like this email we got, how good your cheesecake is.
Made with cream cheese.
Yeah.
That's the cream cheese.
Is that the key? That's
and
your
it's made
signature?
here.
Listen,
We
Chef
do
Louis is going
not-
to tell me about his dough recipe later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
do
coerce
me a
it out
favor,
of him.
give it to me because I've been asking him for 30
No, I
years,
can't
like
do
I
that.
said.
It's
And
gonna
your
be a secret to
tiramisu.
us.
Yeah.
We hear a lot of good things about the tiramisu there.
All the desserts are made on premise here. All of the desserts, everything from the tiramisu to the cheesecake to the ricotta cheesecake,
Carrot cake, you
our
said
carrot
today.
cake.
Only dessert is frozen is the ice cream.
That's it. Ice cream is frozen, but that comes in our big goblet glass, and it's
You've got the most extensive dessert menu I've ever seen. It's like one of those shops you walk into that's all they do are
You know, I
desserts.
haven't seen it.
Oh,
Because
it's-
every time we leave here, I'm so full.
I know. And you've added a lot of things too.
we have.
So
We're consistently changing the dessert menu as well, you know, to add more. We still have our Boca Bash that can feed up to 12 people. 24
Which is
scoops of
what?
ice
What is
cream.
it?
24 scoops of ice cream. Yeah, exactly.
24 scoops of
Wow.
ice cream.
24 scoops of ice cream, cones, sparkles, sprinkles.
Oh, so it's like a whole platter.
It's,
Reese's Pieces, peanuts.
some people used to call it the kitchen sink, back in the day.
That's
but this
right.
is our Boca Bash after good old Boca Raton.
And then you've got your special room here. If someone has a big
For private
party,
parties.
for private
Absolutely. We
parties.
could do a private party anywhere from 30 people up to 70 people. And in that private party, we can include a private bar as well. The indoor-outdoor bar. They can have the outside portion of the bar.
So I can have a bat mitzvah here for myself.
Exactly. You know what's amazing? I tell you, is we produce the show. We have everything written out that we want to talk to. I haven't looked.
about,
I haven't
yes.
looked at one thing
No,
today.
me neither.
We
And you
just
don't
know.
have to.
Not
Listen,
with Meatball Room, we don't.
No, definitely not. And we always say we try to get here at least a couple of times a month.
Yeah,
And for us,
I know,
we're
I love it.
booked. I mean, it's crazy, but we love this.
And there's a
restaurant so
reason
much.
why, and we cherish our top 16 on our website. It's about 20,000 hits a month, just our top 16 restaurants. And you guys have been on there since day one.
And they're not going off anytime soon.
No.
Wasn't it Valentine's Day you ate here? Wasn't
I
it
know.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day? Of all the restaurants to choose, you chose us for Valentine's
Christmas
Day.
Eve we were
And
here.
Christmas Eve too, right?
So we've got, listen, we've only got a few minutes. First of all, next week we're tasting at Ironwood at
I'm
PGA,
excited about that.
and they'll be coming on next Sunday.
That's
We're
right.
doing a tasting there, and this has just been so cool. I've been looking at our calendar, doing that live remote, and we so appreciate you guys for the way you've supported our show, because they've been there. I mean, since day when they opened up,
They have, yes.
they have been there with our show, and we're just going to continue just getting the word out there, because listen, there's a lot of restaurants to choose from, and you know what?
Right. And listen,
People are on
everybody in the
budgets.
card room, they're listening. They're all going to be
Yeah.
here tonight.
All right.
Best pizza. Listen, everybody, thank you for listening today. It just went by so
It really
fast.
did. All of a sudden, they said 2 minutes. I said, "Oh my goodness!"
I know. What are we going to talk about today? There's plenty of stuff to talk about. This is the Meatball Room. Give everybody one more time your address and phone number.
3011 Yamato Road. We're on the corner of Yamato and Jog inside the Regency Court Shopping Center, and our phone number is 561-409-4111.
Listen, thank you so much. Peace and love, everybody.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with Steve-O and Renee. Tune in again next time for more restaurant critiques and experiences, plus cooking techniques and new trends in the restaurant industry. To contact Steve-O or Renee, go to their website at eatandcritiqueshow.com. The Eat and Critique Show on Real Radio 94.3.